Guys, good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Getting ready to go with our Justin Glass starting lineups and our Coke before the game spot. So I think, Tristan, before we look at our Justin Glass starting lineups and those type of things, let's take a break from our good friends, Justin Olson and the crew at Justin Glass, TJ Haroff and that great crew at Coca-Cola. Let's take a 90-second break from them. Then we'll come back with starting lineups and tip-off to the men's game tonight here at Scott Gym. Again, the women fall tonight in game number 1 by a final score tonight in the contest. I believe it was a 20-point ball game tonight as Dickinson State's women lost tonight in game number 1 to Rocky Mountain. Again, the final, let me pull my feet up over here, 77-56, a 21-point victory for nationally ranked Rocky Mountain College over Dickinson State. So a tough weekend for the Lady Hawks. They had back-to-back nationally ranked teams, Carroll College number 14 and Rocky number 17. A break from Justin Glass and Coke, and back with our start of tonight's men's game in about 90.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, easy and secure online banking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at wccu.org. Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean-burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most with locations throughout Southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company. Locally owned, locally strong. The products you need with the service you deserve.
Rooted in the heart of our vibrant communities stands Brevera Bank, offering complete financial services for banking, wealth management, and insurance. From home loans and checking accounts,
let me tell you about the cashback rewards with this account,
to wealth management, we'll help you forge your path ahead.
Let's create a plan to reach your financial goals.
Sounds great.
With specialty insurance coverage, our advisors ensure your operation can carry on.
Looks like it's going to be a great harvest.
Do you think Benny Paulson from Breaking 8 has only played one gig?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming to my first gig. After this concert, I'm retiring.
Of course not. Whether you're in a band playing multiple gigs a week or a family running multiple devices in your house, you need the speed and reliability to keep up. Multi-gig speeds with no lag, no buffering, always running at maximum volume. Feel like a rock star and call Consolidated for the multi-gig speed you need to amp up your internet today.
Howdy, partner. This is Cowboy Clay with my trusty steed, Hercules. There's a new stop on the map, Cowboy Station in Killdeer, North Dakota. Whether you ride steel or saddle, Cowboy Station's got everything you need to fuel your rig, feed your crew, and fill your cup. Remember, y'all, don't forget to come on down to Cowboy Station, where we have everything you need for the trail ahead.
Sophomore Omer Nesbitt will be at a guard, 6'1" and a senior. Sherman Royal III, a 6'6" forward, a senior, and Royce Robinson, 6'5" guard forward, will be at that position. They'll go basically 4 guards and a swing post player. For head coach Danny Neville, his first season at Rocky Mountain. Name sounds familiar? Yeah, he was Jamestown's head coach for a long, long time. Dickinson State, well, they went with 5 starters last night, 5 brand new starters. The guys that came off the bench that Derek Feldick was happy with last night will get the start tonight. That includes Jake Daniel returning from that injury. He'll get a start, as will D.C. Stewart, who was the leading scorer and our player of the game last night. He'll get a start. Brenton Cranston, the Dickinson High product, will get a start. And Tristan Fortin and Michael Nance will be your forwards. 3 guards, 2 forwards set up for Dickinson State tonight. Again, trying to bounce back from that loss to Carroll College. Rocky Mountain and Carroll both receiving votes in the national polls of NAIA basketball. And which you know how tough it was. 5 teams playing basically all year in football. Basketball, both men and women. The Frontier Conference also a lot of national recognition. So every night out is a tough test for you. And tonight no different. Rocky Mountain will be dressed in their green. The Dickinson State men go to their white uniforms. So the women last the game both had dark uniforms. Rocky is dark kind of green. Dickinson State the white and blue. Tip's going to be controlled by Cranston. He'll come out of there with it. There'll be man-to-man pressure immediately. Costin, right side to Stewart. Stewart picks it to the pass free throw line area to Cranston. Cranston leaves it off on the near side. They go quickly to Fortin. Now back to Nance. Nance backs it out to Fortin. Cranston, top of the key. Comes left side. Shot clock down to 8. They get it back off to Fortin. Fortin trying to penetrate. Good pressure defense. Fortin will kick it in the corner. Cranston floats up the one-hander. Count it. And he'll go to the line. Brenton Cranston, right before the shot clock expired, puts it up, puts it in, and Dickinson State has an early 2-0 lead. Chance to make it a 3-0 lead on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. Coming off the win, Bismarck State was Rocky's opponent last night in the capital city of Bismarck. Free throw up, and it's good. So Cranston gives Dickinson State an early 3-0 lead on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. Down court with the basketball for Rocky. Jordan will attack. Jordan looks for some space, can't find it, gets it off to Royal. Royal picks that dribble up, goes right back to McCoy. McCoy back on the right side to the baseline, quickly moving to the near side. It is Royal. He comes inside, fades away from 12, puts it up, not good, but he'll get 2 shots. So 2 shots coming for Sherman Royal III at the line. Royal will step up. Sherman on the season for Rocky Mountain, averaging 17 minutes a game for Rocky, and on the scoring column, he is averaging 10 points per ball game. So he gets quite a bit of playing time. Free throw up and good for Royal III. One more shot coming. 3-1 lead for Dickinson State, just about a minute in, 51 seconds to be exact on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. And Royal drills that free throw, so Dickinson State a basket and a free throw. Rocky 2 free throws, 3-2 our score. Cranston will bring it down court. He wants to clear Stewart out, so he'll come free throw line area, gets the pass to Nance. Nance looks back, goes to Fortin. Fortin trying to penetrate, can't go. Goes back to Cranston. Cranston back to Fortin. Fortin pulls it baseline with the hip-high pass, got it off to Stewart, off to Daniel. Now back out it comes. Nance will control it. Shot clock down to 5 again. He'll get it to Cranston. He's going to have to throw up an NBA three-pointer. The high archer, up and good. Cranston buries the 3. He's got 6 right at the buzzer. 2 shots at the buzzer for Cranston. Hawks lead it 6-2. An attack by Rocky Mountain. Free throw line with it is Jordan. Jordan gets it down low to Royal. Royal trying to back in. Can't. Kicks it way out front now. Gets it to Jordan. Jordan goes left-hand side to Nesbitt. They go back inside. Ball loose on the floor. Picked up, shot up, and not good though by Royal III. He'll be back at the free throw line. He'll shoot 2 more. He's 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Zocker getting ready to check back in for Dickinson State. Royal at the free throw line for Rocky. 4 of 8 on the season. Got to tuck that shirt in, young man, and Royal III does it. Sherman will shoot 2, the 10-point average. He's got 2 right now, both coming at the line. He's going to try and add 2 more and get Rocky back to within 2. Free throw attempt is up and good. Nance will check out. Zocker, the sophomore from Elgin, North Dakota, will check in. 6-3 lead for Dickinson State. And ready to go at the free throw line. This one is up and good again. Now what do we got? Substitute in for Rocky coming into the ball game. Clonell will check in. So Cornell makes his first appearance. 6-4, Dickinson State with the lead. Thornton with the basketball, gets it off to Jake Daniel, the Dickinson Trinity product. Daniel throws the ball out of bounds, but touched last by Rocky Mountain. So Rocky Mountain touches it last. Hawks get it on the far sideline. They're moving to the east end of Scott Gym. Rocky moving to the west, the Weinbergen Gym side of Scott Gym. Stewart has it out front, tries to penetrate, gets a little cutoff pressure, but keeps the dribble alive, goes to Cranston. Cranston comes right-hand side, dishes it back out front. He'll fire from three again. That one's up and short. Ball was, I believe, tipped. Well, they say it wasn't tipped, so the ball will go back. I thought somebody got a hand on it for Rocky, but they say nope, no touch, so it goes back to the Bears, who trail 6-4 on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. Quickly down court with the basketball, right side. Nesbitt gets the pass off. They look inside, nothing doing there. Kick it out front to Jordan. Jordan back to Nesbitt, comes free throw line. Little 12-footer is up and short, and Jake Daniel will clear the rebound off for Dickinson State. Outlet Cranston back to Jake Daniel. They come free throw line area, get it off to Thornton. Thornton back off to Cranston, hand back Stewart. Left wing they go Daniel, works his way down the left side of the lane. Nobody there, now looking for some kind of help. Zocker finally comes out. They go to Thornton. Thornton in the paint, kicks it back out to Stewart. It'll be tipped out of there. It was touched by Rocky Mountain. So they say it is over and back. So turnover number 1, Dickinson State. And the ball back to Rocky. Rocky will put it into play right in front of us. McCoy will do the honors. Cotter will put it into play. 6-4 lead, 17 minutes left to go, first half. Dickinson State up by 2. Nesbitt with the basketball. Gets it out front. Robinson with the touch. No shot there. They go inside. Little fake around. Little 12-footer is up and short that time. As Quinnell couldn't get it to go down, here comes Dickinson State. Daniel. Stinson now into the ball game. Off to Cranston. Back to Thornton. Thornton takes a look around. Trying to drop it down to Daniel. Now what do we got? A hold down low. That'll go back to Dickinson State. See if that's going to go against McCoy or not. Let's wait and see. No, they're going to say number 10. Okay. Jordan picks it up. So I thought it was number 4, McCoy, but number 10 gets it. So the ball back to Dickinson State in front of the Rocky Mountain bench. 16:36 remaining to play in the first half. Dickinson State 6, Rocky Mountain 4. Batman Bears receiving honorable mention votes in the national poll. A win over Bismarck last night, and they've only loss has been to Carroll College. Inside, Stinson turns from 12, banks it up, and in and out, not good. Stinson just having a hard time in this homestand, getting things going offensively. Had a great look, just couldn't finish it off. Down court with the basketball comes Jordan. Jordan will flip it back out front to Robinson. Robinson holds on to it, puts it on the floor once with the left hand, gets it way back out front. Nesbitt from 3, hits the jump shot. Nesbitt gives Rocky their first lead, a little 5-0 run for Rocky, and they lead on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard for the first time, 7-6. Jake Daniel with it off to Stinson, back to Cranston. Cranston wants to clear out, goes baseline, backs his way in, gets a little double team pressure. They kick it off to Stinson, way back out front. Zocker with the catch, tries to go down low, gets it to Jake Daniel. Daniel baseline drive, no shot there. He'll go up with the shot, put it up and in. He got it to go. Tough shot by Jake Daniel. Got all kinds of pressure on him. He hits the shot. Gives Dickinson the lead back, and Jake will go to the free throw line, and he'll shoot 1. In for Dickinson State, Doty. So Doty checks in. Linton checks in. I had to go to Griffin and say, I always pronounced it Dowdy, and everybody on the PA did too, and they came over and said, we got to find out. And I went out on the floor and said, he's Doty, so it's Griffin Doty checking into the ball game. Ready at the line. Daniel's free throw up and good. He's got a 3-point play the old-fashioned way, like Cranston did, and the Hawks go back out in front, 9-7. 15:25 remaining to play. In the first half, McCoy with it. McCoy will get it back out front in the hands now of Garrett. Garrett, left side. They leave it off for Jordan. Jordan hands that pass off to Quinnell. Quinnell way back out front. Now they swing it around to Garrett. 17-footer is up and short that time by Garrett, and the rebound down to Dickinson State. Outlet comes to Linton. Linton puts it back to Jake Daniel. Off to Zocker. Zocker Looks off to Stinson. Stinson beyond the arc. Comes back to Doty. Doty back in the left side. Goes to Linton. Linton penetrates inside on the drive. Puts it up. I don't know if that's on the shot or on the drive. Let's wait and see. Number 5 will pick it up. It'll be 2 shots, they say. We've got under 15 timeout. Under 15-minute timeout. Our first of the ball game. Let's put Tristan to work at the studios. 14:52 left to go first half. Dickinson State 9. Rocky Mountain 7. We'll be back in 1 minute.
The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
What do you get when you buy a vehicle from Dan Porter Motors?
Ooh, I know. Buy any vehicle from Dan Porter Motors and get car washes for life.
That's a long time when you're my age. That's right, folks. Forever. No diaper required. Get free car washes for life with any vehicle when you buy a car at Dan Porter Motors, 58601.
That's a pretty good deal. Dan Porter Motors, baby approved, growing up guaranteed.
10 points a game. He'll step up to the line for the first time tonight. 9-7 our score. Dickinson State by 2. 14:52 remaining to play. First half, free throw good. Rocky 4 of 4 at the line. Dickinson State now 3 of 3 at the line. And one more shot coming for Linton at the free throw line for the Hawks, who lead it 10-7. Their biggest lead has been 4. Rocky's biggest lead 1. We have not had a tie. Second free throw rattles its way in for Linton. And down court comes Rocky Mountain. They'll attack. Again, lots of playing time for lots of people. Ball tipped out of bounds that time by Doty. Everybody playing back-to-back nights, so coaches, it's always interesting. They substitute a lot, especially in the first half of the second night. Got to be alert. A lot of people in and out. Cade Erickson becomes the 9th player for Rocky Mountain to enter the ball game. Dickinson State has gone 9 players deep. Out front with the basketball. Jordan inside, little spin move underneath around Zocker, laying it up and in. Strong move that time. Down low and getting in is Quinnell. Makes it an 11-9 ball game. So Dickinson State 4-point lead is cut in half. Down court, Linton with the basketball. Out front goes to Stinson. Stinson goes inside. The ball tipped away and stolen away. Turnover number 2, Dickinson State. There comes Rocky on the fly. Nothing doing, so Jordan pulls it back out. Flips across court to Erickson. Erickson, hand back. Gets it into the hands of Bowman. Bowman looking inside. Doesn't have anything, so kicks it back on the wing. Now backing his way in again was Quinnell. Ball tipped away, but it'll be controlled by Rocky. And Rocky will bring it back out front. Got tipped out of there. Literally picked up that time by Erickson. Now back into the hands of Bowman. Bowman with a little flip back. Top of the key to Jordan. Jordan on the drive. Rocker rejects the shot out of bounds on Bowman. Or excuse me, on the drive that time, and Rocky will put it into play. So the Matlin Bears down by 2, 11-9. Will put it into play. Then bounce pass dropped way out front. Quinnell will chase it down. He'll pull up from 3. The big guy goes outside. He can't get it to go, but the rebound comes out long, and it goes way out top of the key, and it's picked up by Quinnell. They get it back inside. Little spin move. Zocker had it, lost it. Now we've got a tie up inside. Good hustle and help that by Cordell Stinson that time. The arrow back to Rocky. Into the ball game, coming back in, Royal the third. Checking out of the ball game will be Quinnell. So Quinnell leaves the contest. Rocky puts it in. They go 4 across on the baseline, low block area. And they kick it way out front. Get that pass out there to Garrett. Garrett comes cross court to Erickson. Erickson top of the key, hands it back to Bowman. Bowman back to Royal. Royal puts the shot up. That is short, and Stinson will come out of there with the rebound. That was the 3-point attempt. Down court, Linton with it. Linton, free throw line extended. Nothing doing there. Looking for some help. Now gets it off to Zocker. Zocker hangs on to it, drops it inside on the drive. Doty Misses the wide open layup. Had a great look and it wouldn't stay down for him. Here come the Bears. That's 2 layups wide open that the Hawks have not been able to force down. And against a talented team like Rocky, you need all those easy ones you can get. But they haven't taken advantage of that to this point thus far. Out front with the basketball, Erickson. Erickson spins inside, turns, no shot there. Kicks it to Royal. Royal the third against Zocker. Inside, his shot is blocked away by Stinson. Good defense by Stinson. Here come the Hawks on the fly. Good help defense again by Cordell. Inside, the ball poked away. We got a whistle and we got a personal. And that's going to go against Rocky. That'll go against Bowman. He'll pick it up. Team foul number 4 at 5 against the Bears. Stewart into the ball game. Zocker will check out of the ball game for Dickinson State. 12:27 left to go. CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. Dickinson State 11, Rocky Mountain 9. Inbounds pass. Linton drops it in to Stewart. Back to Linton. Linton gets away from some pressure. Picked up by Royal, the big guy. Little short against tall there. Linton short, Royal tall. And on the drive, Quincy travels with the basketball. Quincy Linton got out of control that time. Or Vegas, got out of control that time and walked with it. Turnover number 3, Dickinson State. Vegas will check out. Thornton back in. As we said, both coaches running people in and out. Robinson, hand back, gets the pass off there to Bowman. Bowman goes back to Nesbitt. Nesbitt, top of the key. Backs it out on the dribble. Goes down low. Off the hands, off the foot, and out of bounds. Royal can hang on to it. Sherman Royal with third. That is the first turnover of the first half. 8 minutes in for Rocky Mountain. They played pretty cleanly as we go under 12 minutes left to play. 11-9 our score on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. Dickinson State by 2. Behind the back dribble, Linton had double team and turned it over. 4 turnovers on the drive inside. Layup is up and good. Good entry pass to Robinson off the turnover, and he lays it home with a kiss off the glass, off the turnover from the low block on the offensive end for Rocky Mountain. 11-11, our first tie of the night. Top of the key, Linton. Linton on the dribble drive, kicks it in the corner. Doherty gets it back out quickly to Stewart. Stewart to Stinson. Shot clock at 10. Corner, Doherty. Doherty comes inside, drives, hooks it up, in and out, not good, but he'll shoot through. So Doherty will go to the free throw line. Griffin nearly got that one to drop down, but it wouldn't stay down. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Griffin on the season for Dickinson State University. Their leading scorer at 16 points a game. Shooting 90% at the free throw line. Free throw is up and good. Doherty will get another one. Dickinson 5-5 at the line. Rocky 4-4. Cranston into the ball game for Dickinson State. He's leading the Hawks in scoring. The Dickinson High product with 6 here in the first half. Doherty's second free throw, not good. Rebound down. Dickinson State by 1, 12-11. Rockies had 1 lead, 7-6. We've had 1 tie, 11-11. Rocky trying to get their second lead on this possession. Right-hand side, free throw line extended. About 15 feet off that free throw line area, right in front of the DSU bench. Nice dribble drive to the basket. Shot blocked away. That's going to go against Cranston, I do believe. So he'll pick it up. Good block by Stinson, but Cranston got him on the arm, so he'll shoot 2. So 2 shots coming at the free throw line for Jordan. Jordan scoreless in the ball game. His first trip to the line. Jordan readies himself. Number 10 on that jersey for Jordan. Free throw up and not good. He'll get another. Jordan averages right around 6 points a game. A little over 6 points. 6.5. Stinson out. Zocker in. Free throw line one more time for Mackay Jordan. Mackay looking for his first point in our second tie, and he doesn't get it. Rebound tipped out, way out front by Rocky. It's going to be controlled by Rocky. Punched out of it up in the air. On the dribble drive to the basket, turning, looking inside. Robinson puts it up. That's not good. Rebound underneath. They're battling for it still, and Dickinson State had it. The touch last by Rocky. And the ball will go back to the Bears underneath their own basket. 12-11 our score. Dickinson State up by 1. 10:45 remaining to play in the first half. Out front with it, Robinson. Now what have we got? Player control. Nesbitt with the illegal screen. Turnover number 2 on Rocky Mountain. And the ball back to Dickinson State. Into the ball game. Nesbitt picks up his second. Back into the ball game for Rocky. Or back in for the first time, actually, is Kyle Jones, the 6'1 junior out of Atlanta, Georgia, making his first appearance. Cranston into the backcourt. Comes around to Zocker screen. Again, that double team pressure put on. You got a jump ball. They like to put that double team pressure. Cranston, they push him to the left. He spins back to the right, and they've got two defenders right there. Dickinson State's going to get a timeout. 10:35 remaining to play on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard in the first half. 30-second timeout. Hawks will be back in a half minute with Dickinson State leading 12-11. Back in 30. Well, back with you. Doty will put the ball into play. Gets it into Cranston. 10.5 left to go here in the first half. Dickinson State 12. Rocky Mountain 11, and Dickinson State throws it away again. There's that double team, and they just have not adjusted to that very well. Turnover number 5. Cranston comes out. Linton comes back in, trying to get somebody out front with that trap situation. 12-11. Again, Dickinson State sets defensively. Coming across the timeline for the Bears. Jordan picked up by Doty. He'll get that pass back off to Jones. Jones with the little flip wing to Erickson. Erickson goes right back to Bowman. Bowman gets it on the far side corner. Shot is up and not good. Rebound to Stewart. That shot again missed on the far side that time by Rocky Mountain's Bowman. And Dickinson State will attack, and ball tipped away and out of bounds. They'll go back to Dickinson State. Into the ball game. Back in comes Jake Daniel. Doty will check out for Dickinson State.
Love it. Love it takes the hoop. Keep going.
Ball will be put in by Jake Daniel. Bring it into Zocker. Zocker cross courts it to Fortin. Fortin to Stewart. DC trying to back his way in. Comes inside, spins from 12, puts it up off the glass. Not good. And the rebound back to Rocky with 9:50 remaining to go in the first half. They trail by 1, 12-11. Left-hand side, really a defensive-oriented game. Put up the three-pointer. That is not good that time by Rocky Mountain's Erickson. Here come the Hawks down for it. Dickinson 1 of 2 from the arc. Rocky 1 of 5. Not a lot of three-point attempts, not a lot of success. Inside, Jake Daniel free momentarily. Fakes, fires, turns from 12, lays it up. He can't get it to go. And the rebound comes down. It'll be controlled by Rocky. With the outlet pushing it down court. Jordan very deliberately at the 9:20 mark remaining to play. Jordan brings it top of the key. Leaves it left-hand side for Bowman. Bowman right back into the hands of Jones. Jones around the screen. Nothing doing there. Hands the ball off to Royal III. Back to Jones from 3. That won't go down. And quickly down court come the Hawks. Doctor with the board. Outlet Linton. Linton trying to work his way inside. He throws it in the corner. Wide open. Fortin from 3. That won't go down. And the rebound will come down. Can anybody make a basket here? 8:45 left to go. It has been a struggle offensively. Great defense by both teams. 12-11 our score. Dickinson State in the lead. We've been 12-11 for over 2.5 minutes now. Still waiting for our under 10 media timeout, and we've had no stoppage. Top of the key. Royal the third with it. Nearly lost it. Comes back left side. Daniel, good defense. Going to have a hold on Jake Daniel. That'll be Dickinson State's fourth as the team. Jake first. Stewart will check out. We got a media timeout with 8:29 left to go in the first half. Dickinson State 12, Rocky Mountain 11. We'll come back to Scott Jim in 1 minute on KDIX and Consolidated.
Boy Toys.
for a turnkey business with a proven track record? For over 50 years, our family has helped yours feel right at home with quality furniture, trusted brands, and a service that always came with a smile. Now it's time to pass the torch. Our family-owned furniture business is for sale, including all inventory, delivery trucks, and a loyal customer base. This is your solid opportunity to own a piece of history that is built on decades of care. Call 483-5108 and ask how you can own a piece of family tradition and keep the comfort going.
Down by 1, 12-11, 8:20 remaining to play. First half. They have possession of the basketball. Jordan with it. Drops that pass off to McCoy. McCoy leaves it left wing. Free throw line extended to Bowman. Bowman gets the shot off, and the three-pointer up and good. They say 2 or 3. Nope, that was the three-pointer, so the shot up and good by Jones as he hits the basket, and it's a 14-12 lead for Rocky. That's their biggest lead of the ball game, a 2-point lead. Stinson with it, top of the key. Gets it down to Linton. Quincy, no place to go. Now back out to Jake Daniel, off to Cordell Stinson. Stinson inside to Linton. Linton trying to post up. Comes inside. Backs in. Fires. If it goes, it counts. It does not, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Quincy at the line, 2 for 2. Has 2 points in the ball game. 8th team personal against Rocky. Ball would be in the hands of Quincy Linton. Free throw up and not good. He'll get another. Stays a 2-point lead for Rocky. Again ready. Free throw attempt up. That one is good, so Linton gets 1 of 2. A 1-point lead for Rocky, 14-13. And down court with the basketball come the Bears. Across the timeline. Jordan with it. Comes around the screen. Top the key. Left corner of the free throw line. Gets it back off to Jones. Jones back off to Royal. Royal hands the ball off on the dribble drive. Nicely done that time by Bowman. His first basket of the ball game. And it's again a 3-point lead for Rocky, 16-13 with 7:20 remaining. Jake Daniel with the basketball. Cross court to Linton. Linton looks low. Goes to Zocker, who backs it out a bit. Zocker trying to come inside. Gets some double team pressure. Steps through. Lays it up and in. Nice move by Weston Zocker to get free. His first shot, his first basket. 16-15. Rocky by 1 on the CHI St. Alexius L scoreboard. Down court, Kyle Jones with the basketball. Leaves it off for Bowman. Back out front, Robinson gets the pass off to Royal the third. Now back off a little 17-footer off iron. Not good, but Robinson and Royal battle for the rebound. It's tipped around, and it couldn't be controlled. Royal tried to tap it up and in, couldn't get it to go, and Dickinson State clears it. They have a chance to take the lead back with 6.5 left to play here in the first quarter. Zocker inside, he'll be pushed, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. So Zocker will ready himself at the free throw line. Biggest lead the Hawks have had 4. Biggest lead Rockies had 3. We've had 1 tie only. Into the ball game now. Quinnell checks into the ball game. So he's into the contest. Free throw attempt on the 1-and-1 is up and good for Zocker. Zocker now with 3 points. Hawks 8 of 9 at the line. 16-16, tie number 2, and Zocker will try to put the Hawks out in front, and he does. So Zocker hits both. 17-16, Hawks up by 1, 6:25 left to go before we hit the halftime break. McCoy with the pass to the right side. Now they get it back to Jordan. Jordan looking for some help. Tries to come inside against Daniels. Spins, no shot there. Goes back out front to Kyle Jones. Right around Linton. Shot is up and not good. Good defensive pressure. Zocker coming over to help. Here comes Linton down court. Linton out front goes to Stinson. He nearly lost it off his hands, off his shoulder, back to his hand. And they go inside to Zocker. He'll chase it down, kick it off to Linton. Linton cross court to Jake Daniel. He'll fire from 3, and that's good. Jake Daniel left open, buries the shot. He's got 6, and the Hawks lead again by 4, 20-16. Little mini run here by the Hawks of 7-0 for Dickinson State. Rocky trying to stem that right now with this possession. Bowman with it. Bowman Gets it to Jones. Jones, top of the key to Quinnell. Quinnell out front, long three-pointer. Looks good. It is good. Bowman off the bench hits his second field goal. He's got 5, 20-19. He got away from everybody and was wide open and buried the 3. 5:20 left to go. First half, Dickinson State 20, Rocky Mountain 19. Zocker on the dribble drive, comes inside, nothing doing. Goes inside to Jake Daniel, kicks it back to Zocker. He'll fly from 3. That's not good. Stenson comes down with the rebound, and it's grabbed away from his body, flipped out of there, and no whistle. And Dickinson State sets up defensively. Derek Selvig right in front, not happy about that, but no call, and it's no call. Out front with it. To the basket comes Jones. He's cut off about a step in the lane. Gets it back to Bowman. Bowman goes inside. Little turnaround jump shot. In and out. Not good that time. That one was halfway down. Tough break for Canoyle. Stewart with the, now we've got a whistle. And that personal is going to go against Rocky Mountain. Picking it up will be Jordan. Jake Daniel going to the floor hard. 2 shots coming for Jake at the line. Jake now 6 points on the night. We've got a timeout, under 5-minute timeout. Have a lot of timeouts in the Frontier Conference. We'll take one with Consolidated and KDIX and the teams. Hawks 20, Battling Bears 19, 4:37 left to go in the first half. Back in 1 minute.
At Infinity Real Estate Group, we go to great lengths to find the answers to most any questions our clients may have. We strive to do our best to personalize your buying or selling experience with firsthand knowledge.
We really like the community.
Do you have any dog parks? We have 2 dogs.
Oh, but we do.
When it's time to choose the team to represent you with all your real estate needs, choose Infinity Real Estate Group. Experience the Infinity way.
Infinity Real Estate Group.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that your Touchstone Energy Cooperative honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always.
Great job, Tristan. Appreciate your time and your patience and your efforts tonight as you engineer us through this. And Trace Wells and the Consolidated crew, great job tonight. Also appreciate their effort on Consolidated TV across Southwest and Western North Dakota. Free throw by Jake, up and good. He's now 2 of 2 at the line, 7 points. That leads the Blue Hawks in scoring. Rocky 4 of 6 at the line. Dickinson State now has hit on 8 of 10, making 9 of 11. Jake Daniel with 8. The lead, 3, 22-19, 4.5 left to go. Into the backcourt, the big guy, Robinson, brings it down court, goes off quickly to Bowman. Bowman gets it inside, right back to Robinson, a little floating one-hander. That's an air ball, and Dickinson State will control it. And the Hawks attack offensively. In the corner, Jake Daniel inside Stinson, turns, spins, off the glass, lays it up and lays it in. Stinson with his first 2 points of the night makes it a 24-19 lead. That's Dickinson State's biggest lead of the ball game with 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. Top of the key, left-hand side, nice dribble drive to the low block, but no shot there for Erickson. Erickson will kick it back in the corner, gets it there to Bowman. Bowman brings it back near side to Jones. Jones penetrates, and Linton got there just a step too late, and he picks up the personal. And the ball back to Rocky Mountain. They'll put it into play on the baseline off the basket area. Dickinson State by 5, 24-19 with 3:48 remaining to play in the first half. Inbounds pass way out front. It comes out front there. Kicked and saved by Quinnell. Now they bring it back off quickly to Jones. Kyle looks inside, can't go, kicks it back to Bowman, top of the key. Now left side dribble. Now we got a foul. Ball will be put into play in the baseline. I think that'll go against Linton. He got there maybe a step late, half step late. Blocking call. That's his second. That'll bring Cranston back into the ball game. Rocky will put it into play. Both teams will shoot free throws on the way out of the first half. 2 shots for Dickinson. 1 and 1 now for Rocky. backing in against Stewart. Nice little spin move inside. Spinning around the shot up and not good that time. Got too far in the basket, did Erickson. Couldn't finish it off. Here's Cranston. Free throw line. He drives to the basket. He'll float it up. He can't get it to go. And the rebound's going to come down and be controlled by Rocky. 3:15 left to play in the first half. Dickinson State 24, Rocky 19. Give and go down low. Ball tipped out of there. Touched last by Rocky Mountain, but a work play as falling out of bounds that time was Rocky's Erickson. He threw it off the foot of Stinson before he touched the floor out of bounds. So the ball back to the Bears. Getting ready to check in. Zocker will check in. Stinson will check out of the ball game. 3:09 remaining. First half. Dickinson State by 5. 24-19. Inbounds pass Quinnell. They go back on the wing. Now we've got another block. That'll go against Jake Daniels. He got there too late. So 1-1 now for Rocky. Thornton getting ready to check in. Jake picks up his second. So checking out. Linton just picked up his second. He checks out. Daniel picks up his second. He'll check out. And to the line to shoot the bonus for Rocky Mountain will be Robinson. He has a basket for 2 points. Free throw is up and good. Rocky now 5 of 7 at the line. Dickinson State has hit on 10 of 12. 24-20 with 3:05 left to go. Rocky in the deficit side of that 4 points. Second free throw, good again. So Robinson hits both free throws. He has 4 points. The lead is 3 for Dickinson State, and Cranston attacks as the Hawks bring it down. Right side baseline, Stewart gets it. He's trying to back in. Nice entry pass to the basket. Nicely done. Give and go to Vargas. And he lays it up and in. His first shot, his first 2 points. And again, 26-21. Dickinson State with 2:40 left to go. Leads by 5. Their biggest. Now stepping on the end line that time, trying to get to the baseline. On the sideline, a lot of lines there. Sideline, baseline. Robinson just stepped out of bounds. Turnover number 3 for Rocky Mountain. They haven't turned it over very much, neither of the Hawks. 6 turnovers, pretty cleanly played ball game. Out front, Cranston looking for some space. Finds it, gets the pass off, goes down low that time to Vargas. Vargas brings it in to Stewart. Stewart trying to back in. Fades away from 12. He'll put it up and in. Nice little touch shot by D.C. Stewart. 28-21. Dickinson with 2:15 left to go. Takes their biggest lead, 7 points. Into the backcourt, Robinson with it. Robinson trying to work his way away from the pressure. Comes near side. They get it out front to Jones. Jones backs it out beyond the 3-point line. Flips it off quickly now. Gets it out front. Right-hand side. They get it back to Jones. Jones gets a defender on his tail. And the rebound's missed. It's going to be controlled by Dickinson State. Vargas with the steal. Turnover number 4. Vargas will get it down court. Stewart goes to Zocker. He'll throw up a 3-pointer. That is not good. And the rebound comes down. It'll be controlled by Rocky Mountain. They're down by 7 with 1:30 remaining to play in the first half. 28-21, Dickinson State. Dribble drive to the basket. Nicely done that time by Robinson. He'll be back at the line to shoot 2. Boy, he got a top of the key, and he just left no doubt where he was going at 6'5", 210. The Lewiston, Montana native. Goes hard. Transfer from Montana State University, a former Bobcat. Now a Battling Bear, and he'll be at the line to shoot 2. 28-21. Speaking of Montana State, they defeated Montana today in a battle royal in the state of Montana. Great ball game out there. Free throw is up and good by Robinson. Robinson, 3 of 3 at the line, 5 points. One more coming. 28-22. Hawks leading the Bears by 6. Robinson getting some instructions from Danny Neville, the head coach of Billings. Rocky Mountain out of Billings, Montana. And Rocky now 80% from the line as Robinson hits 2 and is now 4 of 4. 28-23. Vargas out front. Bounces it to Stewart. Baseline. Inside. Vargas lays it up and in. Nice entry pass from Stewart to Vargas. Winged low block, and Vargas just laid it up and in. 30-23. Dickinson State back up by 7. Robinson backing it in against Stewart. Puts it up. Shot is blocked away. Cranston comes out of there with the rebound. He'll slow the pace a bit. Step it across the timeline. Comes right side Stinson. Stinson back to Vargas. Back to Cranston. Cranston looks left. keeps the dribble alive. He needs some help out front. Gets away from the pressure, goes to Stinson. Stinson's going to pull the trigger from three. That's too strong. Bodies flying all over the place. So both Rocky and Dickinson State. Neville and Selvig both up, and now he's got a whistle, and Robinson will go back to the line. He's been active in the last 3 minutes. He'll be at the line to shoot two. 37 seconds left to go in the first half. Dickinson State by 7, 30-23. At the line, Robinson a perfect 4 of 4. He has 6 points in the ball game. So Robinson readies himself. Free throw attempt is good. Robinson with one more, 30-24. One more shot coming. At the line, Robinson aims, fires, that one rolls in. Robinson 6 of 6 now at the line. Stewart out, Doty in. 30 seconds on the shot clock, 35 on the game clock. Hawks can't quite work it down to end the first half. Cranston out front, goes to Vargas. Vargas puts it on the floor. Orange shoes, bright orange shoes to the basket, lays it up. Not good. We've got a whistle, out of bounds. It'll go back to Rocky Mountain. They'll take a timeout with 21 seconds remaining to play in the first half. We've got a timeout. Rocky, they trail 30-25. Quick timeout here, Tristan. A 30-second break on Consolidated and KDIX.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
Dickinson State up by 5 with 21 seconds left to go in the first half. They lead 30-25 on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. Rocky will have possession of the basketball. Danny Neville got a timeout. Dickinson will come up with a little bit of pressure on, man-to-man, straight up. Robinson tries to get it across the timeline. It's tipped away. Vargas with the steal, turnover 5. Stinson all alone, the two-hand slam. High in the air, Stinson tipped it and was rewarded. Vargas picked it up and fired it down, 32-25. Three-pointer up and good by Rocky right before the halftime buzzer. Quinnell hits it, and the Hawks will take a 4-point lead into the locker room at halftime. Dickinson State 32, Rocky Mountain 28 on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. We'll take a 3-minute timeout and come back with our halftime report for you. Again, at halftime, Dickinson State 38, Dickinson State 32, Rocky Mountain 28. Again, that final in the women's game tonight, a 21-point victory for Rocky over Dickinson, 77-56. Back in 3 minutes with our halftime report.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, easy and secure online banking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at WCCU.org, Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most with locations throughout Southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company. Locally owned, locally strong. The products you need with the service you deserve.
Rooted in the heart of our vibrant communities stands Bravera Bank, offering complete financial services for banking, wealth management, and insurance. From home loans and checking accounts,
Let me tell you about the cashback rewards with this account.
to wealth management, We'll help you forge your path ahead.
Let's create a plan to reach your financial goals.
Sounds great.
With specialty insurance coverage, our advisors ensure your operation can carry on.
Looks like it's going to be a great harvest.
Have you ever left home wondering if you locked the front door or closed the garage door? Did you forget to turn out the lights or lower the thermostat? Who's watching and protecting your home when you're away? Consolidated Home Security and Automation can take care of the little things so you don't have to. With 24/7 monitoring backed by local techs and support, Consolidated has you covered. Call 483-4000. Convenience, comfort, and control in one app. Total peace of mind.
Howdy, partner. This is Cowboy Clay with my trusty steed, Hercules. There's a new stop on the map, Cowboy Station in Killdeer, North Dakota. Whether you ride steel or saddle, Cowboy Station's got everything you need to fuel your rig, feed your crew, and fill your cup. Remember, y'all, don't forget to come on down to Cowboy Station, where we have everything you need for the trail ahead.
Banking is some of the most important things in your life, and banking at the right bank is very important. We're really proud of our bank because we have great people, and our people are what make our bank go. We always want to treat our customers right and do the best job we can for them, and try to do things to help make our communities better.
Individual numbers for Dickinson State. They lead again 32-28. They've had a couple of 7-point leads, 28-21 and 30-23. Rocky's biggest lead, 16-13. We've had two ties at 11-11 and 16-16. And again at halftime, 32-28 Dickinson State. Jake Daniel leading the way for Dickinson State. Only played a total, I played about 12 and a half minutes, Jake did, of 20. 2 of 3 from the floor, 1 of 1 from the line, has a three-pointer. 3 of 3 from the line and 1 of 3 from three-point range. 8 points for Jake. And then 6 points for Britton Cranston. He started out 6 points in the first 2 minutes. Had a three-pointer, a two-pointer, and a free throw for 6. And 4 points for Weston Zocker, 4 for Cordell Stinson. 4 points for Isaiah Vargas in the ball game. 3 for Quincy Linton in the contest. 2 for D.C. Stewart. And a point for Griffin Doty. And Michael Nance did not score in the first half, and Tristan Porton did not score in the first half. For Rocky Mountain, Royce Robinson, he is their leading scorer, just 1 of 3 from the floor, but 6 of 6 from the line. He has 8 points. Then a couple of players with 5. Drew Bowman off the bench has 5 points, and 5 points in the ball game for Cameron Quinnell. He has 5 points on a two-pointer and a three-pointer in the contest. And 4 points for Sherman Royal III. He has scored 4. 3 points for Omar Nesbitt in the contest. And also in the ball game, Kyle Jones with a three-pointer has 3 points. Erickson did not score. Garrett did not score in the first half. And Carter McCoy did not score in the first half, as they played 10 ball players in the first half, much like Dickinson State, who played 10 players in the first half. So that's a look at your individual numbers. We've got another 3-minute timeout coming on KTLX and Consolidated, and back to check out the team numbers. Again at halftime, Blue Hawks lead the Battling Bears 32-28. Back in 3 minutes.
So let's say you buy one of those value meals and it costs you about $10. Then they give you one free value meal once a week for the rest of your life. That would be a pretty good deal, right? Well, at Dan Porter Motors, when you buy a vehicle, we give you free car washes for life, valued at about $10. Let's say you wash your vehicle twice a week for 10 years. That comes out to over $10,000. That's a pretty good deal. See Dan Porter Motors for your next vehicle and get free car washes for life.
Toys.
Looking for a turnkey business with a proven track record? For over 50 years, our family has helped yours feel right at home with quality furniture, trusted brands, and a service that always came with a smile. Now it's time to pass the torch. Our family-owned furniture business is for sale, including all inventory, delivery trucks, and a loyal customer base. This is your solid opportunity to own a piece of history that is built on decades of care. Call 483-5108 and ask how you can own a piece of family tradition and keep the comfort going.
At Infinity Real Estate Group, we go to great lengths to find the answers to most any questions our clients may have. We strive to do our best to personalize your buying or selling experience with firsthand knowledge.
We really like the community.
Do you have any dog parks? We have 2 dogs.
Oh, but we do.
When it's time to choose the team to represent you with all your real estate needs, choose Infinity Real Estate Group. Experience the Infinity way.
Infinity Real Estate Group.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that your Touchstone Energy Cooperative honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always.
From the floor for 27%. Rocky not bad from three-point range, 4 of 10 for 40%. Dickinson State from three-point range is 2 of 7, 28%. Free throws, the Hawks 10 of 12, 83%. Rocky 10 of 12, 83%. Rocky with a slight edge in the rebounding category, 17 to 15. They were led in rebounding by Sherman Royal III with 4 and Drew Bowman with 4. Dickinson State in rebounding led in the first half by Cordell Stinson with 4 turnovers. Dickinson State with a total in the first half of 5 turnovers. And Rocky Mountain also a total of 5 turnovers. On the scoreboard, pretty even also. Dickinson State leads at halftime, 32 to 28. All right, Tristan and Trace, we're going to send it back to our respective engineers and producers here from Scott Jim, and we'll come back. Let's make it a 4-minute timeout. We'll come back in 4 minutes with our second half of action. We're at halftime again. Dickinson State leading Rocky Mountain College on the men's side, 32 to 28. On the women's side, Rocky Mountain defeated Dickinson State 77-56. Back in 4 minutes.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, easy and secure online banking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at wccu.org. Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most with locations throughout Southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company. Locally owned, locally strong. The products you need with the service you deserve.
Rooted in the heart of our vibrant communities stands Prevera Bank, offering complete financial services for banking, wealth management, and insurance. From home loans and checking accounts,
Let me tell you about the cashback rewards with this account.
to wealth management, We'll help you forge your path ahead.
Let's create a plan to reach your financial goals. Sounds great.
With specialty insurance coverage, our advisors ensure your operation can carry on.
Looks like it's going to be a great harvest.
At Consolidated, we believe that neighbors serving neighbors is what it's all about. Now, when you partner with us, we'll give you up to $150 bill credit for every neighbor or friend you refer to Consolidated. Receive a $50 credit for one service, a $100 credit for two, even $150 for all three services. Choose from internet, telephone, or cable TV, plus there's no limit on referrals. Get to know your neighbor and earn $150 in bill credit. Find out more at consolidatednd.com.
Howdy, partner. This is Cowboy Clay with my trusty steed, Hercules. There's a new stop on the map, Cowboy Station in Killdeer, North Dakota. Whether you ride steel or saddle, Cowboy Station's got everything you need to fuel your rig, feed your crew, and fill your cup. Remember, y'all, don't forget to come on down to Cowboy Station, where we have everything you need for the trail ahead.
The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck, because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
What do you get when you buy a vehicle from Dan Porter Motors?
Ooh, I know. Buy any vehicle from Dan Porter Motors and get car washes for life.
That's a long time when you're my age.
That's right, folks. Forever. No diaper required. Get free car washes for life with any vehicle when you buy a car at Dan Porter Motors, 58601.
That's a pretty good deal.
Dan Porter Motors, baby approved, growing up guaranteed.
Mountain 28 on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. The Blue Hawks getting ready, as is Rocky, to go to work. Biggest lead the Hawks had, a couple of 7-point leads. Rocky, a 3-point lead, had 2 ties, 11 all, and 16 in the basketball game. Clock winding down. Rocky will have the basketball to begin the second half. There we go. Got to get him at the right end. First possession of the second half. Rocky will have it. They'll have McCoy out there, along with Jordan, Robinson, Nesbitt, and Royal III. The way they started, Dickinson State, the way they began the ball game. Stewart, Cranston, Nance, Fortin, and Daniel. Now we're ready to go to work. All right, here we go. Inbounds pass will come in. It'll be controlled by Rocky. Jordan with it. Comes left-hand side to Nesbitt. Nesbitt will swing it way back out front to Robinson. Robinson, their leading scorer in the first half, with 8. He'll get it back out front to McCoy. McCoy will hand it back off to Nesbitt. Nesbitt looking for some space. Gets cut off. Tough fadeaway jump shot from 17. Can't get it to go. Rebound out of bounds. Touched last by Dickinson State. So the ball back to Rocky. Again, rebounding, not a real big team, Dickinson State, so they have to get the job done on the boards. Only out-rebounded by 2. Rocky, a much taller ball club. So that's the problem the Hawks are going to look at. They're not going to get any taller all year long. They'll have a couple of guys back in the bit, but they are not here tonight or next week against Bismarck State. Nice little spin move, but no shot there now. But 18 footers put up, in and out. Not good that time. Good look from Royal III. He just couldn't get it to drop. It spun in, spun out. Here comes Cranston on the dribble drive. Kicks it in the corner, and we got a block. That'll go against Rocky. Cranston penetrating hard to the low block, and 2 guys, just like a linebacker, coming in from one side and the other side. Got a piece of them. We're going to see if he was shooting. I don't think he was attempting to shoot. They're going to go against 10. That'll be Jordan. That will be Jordan picking up his 3rd personal. So Jordan picks up number 3. Cranston will drop it into play to Stewart. Stewart goes off. On the drive to the basket, going strong to the basket. Nice little hesitation move by Nance. Didn't get the shot. He got it partially up there and then got hammered, and he'll be at the line to shoot two. Both teams shot exceptionally well from the line. Both teams were 10 of 12 in the first half from the free throw line. Both teams had 5 turnovers in the first half. Free throw is up and good. First points of the ball game for Michael Nance. Nance comes into the ball game for Dickinson State, averaging about 4.5 points per ball game, and he'll shoot one more at the line. This one is up and good. Hawks lead back to 5, 34. It should be a 34-28 lead. There we go, 34-28. They had 29. Accidentally hit the visitor side of the scoreboard with the first free throw. Trying to go inside and cut off that time is Jordan. Jordan to Nesbitt. Nesbitt takes a look around. Gets it back off quickly to Royal. Sherman Royal the third. Goes inside. Robinson, nice little spin move. He can't get it to go. And the rebound taken down and controlled by Dickinson State's Thornton. And quickly down court come the Blue Hawks. Attacking Cranston with it. Looking for help. Gets it off quickly to Daniel. Top of the key. Jake brings it back to Cranston. Cranston wants a screen. Doesn't get it. Now he gets pushed. No whistle. Back to Jake Daniel. Off to Stewart. Stewart, a little 4-footer. Got the roll and got it to go. Tough shot by D.C. Stewart. His second basket of the ball game. Stewart now with 4 points. Lead is 8. That's the biggest lead the Hawks have had on the night. 36-28. An 8-point lead with 18:10 remaining to play in the ball game. Stinson getting ready to check in. Thornton picks up his second, so Stinson will check in for him. 36-28, Hawks by 8, 18-12 remaining to play. Inbounds pass way out front. That comes to McCoy. McCoy off to Sherman Royal the third. Sherman Royal the third. Gets it inside. Nice move inside, but it won't go down. Good look that time for Jordan, and it just will not fall for Jordan. And the rebound comes off, controlled by Dickinson State. Stinson to Jake Daniel, right side. Cranston wide open from 3, off the mark. Rebound down on the floor. It's going to be controlled by Rocky Mountain. And down court with the basketball come the Bears. Long three-pointer up, not good. Offensive rebound underneath, shot put up, not good, but going to the line. There's those offensive boards for Rocky, working hard on the board off the three-point miss that time by Nesbitt. And to the line, guess who? This guy lives at the free throw line here at Scott Gym. Robinson, he's 6 of 6, and he'll be there to shoot 2. Personal for Dickinson State. Going to D.C. Stewart, his second. Free throw is up and good. Robinson now with 9 in the ball game. One more shot coming at the free throw line for Robinson. He is ready. This one looks good and is good. Robinson now 8 of 8 at the free throw line tonight. 1 of 6 from the floor, but he's made 11 at the line. Lead is 6 for Dickinson State. Stinson to Jake Daniel, Stinson throws it away, led that time Michael Nance too far, turnover number 6. Nobody back, and the one-hand slam is up and good that time by Sherman Royal, the third, off the turnover by Dickinson State. 36-32, Hawks by 4. That lead of 8 cut in half quickly. Cranston with the basketball, puts it on the floor, gets it off the Nance, back to Cranston. Now a three-pointer by Doty is up and not good. Jake Daniel down with the rebound. Man, he is getting hammered down low. Wow. Finally the whistle blows. Into the ball game will come into the ball game for Rocky coming in. That was quite a battle. Into the ball game comes Quinnell. Quinnell comes into the ball game. Quinnell again, a junior, checks in. Dickinson State will put it into play. Up by 4. They were up by 4 at halftime. Got it up to 8, and now it's back to 4. Top of the key, Doty comes with the drive from 15. He puts it up way short. Had a good look and didn't even hardly get it to the rim from about 4 feet away. Left side, high arching three-pointer. That is off iron, not good. That shot missed that time from the wing by Bowman, and down court come the Hawks. Doty with the basketball, trying to penetrate, gets cut off. He'll bring it back to Stinson. Stinson, top of the key, back to Doty. Back to Stinson, off to Cranston. Three pretty good three-point shooters in the ballgame now. Doty with it. He has it batted away. He turns it over again. On the drive, Nesbitt, he'll get it off, and a nice driving layup. Boy, Doty really an unforced turnover, and Bowman lays it up and in. Bowman now with a total of 7. A nice little run by Rocky. They're back to within 2, 36-34. Stewart hangs on to it. Top of the key. Doty's going to try from 3. That's good. Well, that's the way you respond after a missed shot and a turnover. Get that three-pointer up, and he does hit it. 39-34. Hawks back up by 5 on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. On the right side, Nesbitt trying to goes around. Daniels pulls up from 18. Can't get it to go. Jake will come out of there with the rebound for Dickinson State. And the Hawks will attack offensively. Cranston gets the outlet. Patiently, right-hand, left-hand dribble across the timeline. Comes corner of the free throw line. Gets it back to Doty. Doty fades away from 14. That one is up and not good. Rebound controlled by Rocky Mountain with 15:20 left to go in the ball game. Dickinson State 39, Rocky Mountain 34. In the paint, Robinson turned down the 12-footer. Now he goes down low with the pass. Shot is put up and missed from in close, about a 4-footer by McCoy. He couldn't get it to go. Send the ball back to Dickinson State. Both teams missing some good looks here in the second half. For second night of back-to-back. Might be some tired arms, tired legs, that type of thing. Stinson drops it to Daniel on the baseline. Jake around the screen. Gets it down low to Stinson. Cordell looking for some space, comes inside, lays it up and in. Stinson, tough shot by Cordell, double team, still got it to go. He has 6, 41-34. Dickinson State back up by 7. Nesbitt, top of the key, comes around Daniel, shot is up off the glass, not good by Nesbitt. Short-armed it a little bit, now the Hawks turn it over for the 8th time. Down the lane, Robinson, his shot blocked away. Good defense that time by Nance. Here comes Nesbitt to the basket. That time gets around Jake Daniels and lays it up and in. So Nesbitt with the basket has now 5 points in the ball game, and it's a 5-point lead for Dickinson State. 41-36. Cranston across the timeline goes to Stinson. Stinson right side Daniel. Now baseline Doty. Doty trying to back in. Can't get the shot away. Comes back out front to Jake Daniel. Left side. They get it off to Nance. Nance on the drive, scoops it up. He can't get it to go. And the rebound's going to come down and be controlled by Rocky Mountain. Robinson across the timeline, the right side. Comes to the basket. His shot is up. That is not good. Jake Daniel comes out of there with the rebound for Dickinson State. And down court, Cranston comes with the basketball. Across the timeline, hand back. Goes to Doty. Doty gets a double team. Now kicks it back off. They get it to Stinson, baseline. Stinson trying to go baseline, gets cut off. Looking for some help. Still looking. Turns, fades away from 17. That one rolls in and out, not good. And the rebound back to Rocky Mountain, down by 5. Nesbitt on the drive, throws it up and in. He got a block, counts the basket, and he'll go to the free throw line. Nesbitt with the basket, has 7, timeout, Dickinson State. On the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard, the Blue Hawks with a 3-point lead, 41-38. We've got a full timeout. We'll come back in 1 minute on Consolidated and KDIX.
Boy Toys.
Well, back with you. Nesbitt will try to make it a 2-point ball game with that basket. Now at the free throw line, he'll shoot 1. Nesbitt with 7 and make it 8. That's a 2-point lead. This half is kind of seesawed back and forth. Dickinson came out, built their lead to 8. Rocky cut it to 4. Hawks built it back up to 7. Stinson nearly had his pocket picked. Now gets the ball back off to Doty. Doty out front, left side. Goes to Vargas. Vargas to the baseline. Vargas cut off, backing in, comes down low, kicks it off. It's going to be controlled by Rocky Mountain. Turnover number 9, Dickinson State. Hawks very sloppy, had only 5 turnovers in the first 20 minutes. We played 7 in the second half, have already had 4. And that's allowed Rocky to work back into this ball game. He got a chance to tie or take the lead. Robinson, 17-footer, in and out, not good. The ball out of bounds. Going to go back to Dickinson State, I do believe. Or they're going to say Rocky. No, they say Rocky. Excuse me. Robinson tonight, 8 of 8 from the free throw line. 1 of 10 from the floor. Vargas out. Fortin in. Stinson out. Stewart in. Now what do we got? Need the mop out there. There we go. That followed, by the way, on the Nesbitt free throw and basket was Jake Daniel. That was his 3rd. Robinson will put it into play, drops it way out front. Gets it to Quinnell. Quinnell gets it back to Nesbitt. Nesbitt puts it on the floor, backs away, comes baseline, fades away from 3-point, and hits it. Nesbitt finally gives Rocky a lead. Again here in the second half. Their first lead of the second half, 42-41, with 12 minutes left to go. Now we got a whistle and a personal. That'll go against Rocky. Team's 4th. And that personal against Nesbitt will pick up his 3rd. Ball in the hands of Doherty. He'll put it into play. Rocky was down 36-28 at the 18-10 mark. Now lead at 42-41, so a 14-5 run has put them in front for the first time in the second half. Doty with it. Baseline, drops it off quickly. Gets it to Fortin. Fortin back off to Doty. Down low Zocker. Zocker coming inside, turns from foul, count it, and he'll go to the free throw line. Weston Zocker with the basket. He's got 6 on the night. And the young man out of Elgin, North Dakota, will be at the line to shoot one. 43-42. Dickinson State back up by 1. That personal going against Erickson will be his 1st. And at the line, Zocker will try to make it a 2-point lead for Dickinson State, and he does. 44-42, Dickinson State by 2, 11:45 left to go in the ball game. Across the timeline, left-hand side. Erickson with it. Gets it to Quinnell. Back out front, it comes to Bowman. Drew puts it on the floor, back to Nesbitt. Nesbitt looking for some space. Pulls up, tough 17-footer. He got it to go. He's starting to warm up. Nesbitt can do that. Derek Selvig talked about that on our Coffee with the Coaches program this morning. He had a quiet first half, but he was warmed up here in the second. On the drive to the basket, shot is blocked away that time. Linton tried to go over the defender, could not. And Rocky with the possession, 11:10 remaining to play in the ball game, tied at 44-44. Out front, dribbling and moving it around is Jordan. Gets it to Bowman. Bowman to Quinnell. Quinnell hands it back off quickly. There's a little fade away. Nope. Nesbitt didn't fade away. He just puts it on the floor. Comes top of the key. We'll get it back to Erickson. 3-pointer put up and not good. Nobody goes for it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Touched last by Rocky Mountain. So the ball back to Dickinson State. 10:51 left to play in the ball game. Dickinson State 44, Rocky Mountain 44. Blue Hawks led by 4 at halftime, 32-28. Linton across the timeline with the basketball. Double team, finally gets it off to Stewart. Stewart gets it off. Fortin, deep corner. Doty from 3, that is good. Doty, it's his second 3-pointer of the night. He's got 7, 47-44. Rocky attacking offensively to the baseline underneath, reversing it up, couldn't get it to go. Good defense down low against Jordan that time. And down court comes Doty with the rebound. Doty will back it off. Bounce it back out front. Gets it to Linton. Linton to Zocker. He'll throw up a pair from 3 and he'll hit it. Outside was Weston Zocker. Give me that ball, let me shoot it. And he hit it to make it a 50-44 lead for Dickinson State as we go under 10 minutes remaining to play. Next stoppage will bring a timeout out front. On the dribble drive, Nesbitt gets that pass quickly into the hands of Bowman. Bowman, left-hand side to Erickson. Erickson trying to back in, can't. Now they get it off to Jordan, baseline. Back to Erickson, back to Nesbitt. Nesbitt, shot clock at 3. Nesbitt fades away, tough shot from 3. That's an air ball. And Dickinson State will come out of there with it. With 9.5 left to go. Cross-court pass, Doty. Flaps out about the 3. Now they get it in the corner. Stewart with it. Stewart looking for some help. Comes inside, lays it up and missed the wide open left-handed layup. That would have been a big basket. Would have given the Hawks their match of their biggest lead of 8, but he couldn't get it to drop. Got a good look. He said, we've had a lot of easy shots missed by both teams tonight. Hasn't been an offensive showcase, and the scoreboard shows that. 50-44 with just over 9 minutes left. Nesbitt wide open from 3. Flyers can't get it to go. Zocker will come out of there with the rebound. Zocker will get it off to Linton, and Linton will push it down court. Linton into the backcourt for Dickinson State. Gets a little pressure. Has the ball battered away, and he's going to draw the personal that time, coming into him with the body, Jordan. That'll be our media timeout right now for Dickinson State University and Rocky Mountain. 8:53 left to go in this one. The Battling Bears trailing the Blue Hawks of Dickinson State. Hawks 50, Rocky Mountain 44. Back in a minute.
Looking for a turnkey business with a proven track record? For over 50 years, our family has helped yours feel right at home with quality furniture, trusted brands, and a service that always came with a smile. Now it's time to pass the torch. Our family-owned furniture business is for sale, including all inventory, delivery trucks, and a loyal customer base. This is your solid opportunity to own a piece of history that is built on decades of care. Call 483-5108 and ask how you can own a piece of family tradition and keep the comfort going.
At Infinity Real Estate Group, we go to great lengths to find the answers to most any questions our clients may have. We strive to do our best to personalize your buying or selling experience with firsthand knowledge.
I really love Dickinson. How is the weather here in North Dakota?
You know what? It's amazing. We can have all 4 seasons in 1 week. When it's time to choose the team to represent you with all your real estate needs, choose Infinity Real Estate Group. Experience the Infinity way.
Infinity Real Estate Group.
Producer and engineer on Consolidated TV. Got a couple of great camera crew guys working for us tonight also. I'm trying to see who's up there. Good job, guys. And we're looking forward to bringing you the final 9 minutes of this one. Dickinson State by 6, 50-44. Rocky Mountain 4-1. The Blue Hawks 2-5. Stinson wide open from 3. Rattles that one off the iron. Not good. He had a good look. Did Cordell, but it wouldn't go down. Hawks now 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. Nesbitt fades away but doesn't take the shot. Goes to Robinson. They go down low. Little spin move against Stinson. Nicely done and putting it up and in. Boy, that was a good tough move by McCoy. His first points of the night. And he had Stinson right in his face and was able to bank it up and in. 50-46. On the drive, shot is up and not good. Chipped around. As that was missed badly by Fortin on the drive. And here come the Bears, a chance to cut that lead to 2, possibly 1. Robinson nearly lost it, gets it back. Goes right back into McCoy. McCoy, little spin move, a little 2-footer, and he puts it up and in. So 2 quick back-to-back baskets. There's that size again. Dickinson State, not real big, and sometimes they just have a tough time matching up with those 6'5", 6'6", 6'6" guys. And that time that was just the case. Fortin with it to Daniel. They get it back off to Stinson. Stinson now back off to Jake Daniel, and did he throw it away? Yes, he did. Errant pass by Daniel, picked off by Rocky. Turnover number 10, Dickinson State. At the 7:25 mark left to go, and Rocky a chance to get the lead back or tie it. But the basketball nearly a walk that time, but the ball comes off to Nesbitt. He'll pull up from 17. Looks good, but rattles in and out. Not good. Rebound down, and now Jake Daniel will pick up the personal. That'll be his 4th, and there's that board situation again. The Hawks just cannot keep Rocky off the offensive glass. Jake Daniel picks up number 4. Coming out will be Stinson and Fortin. Doty comes in. and Stewart comes in, and Rocky will put the ball into play. With 7:12 left to go, they're down by 2, 50-48. Robinson will do the honors. He's looking, tried to get it in, just did get it in that time to Kyle Jones. So Jones will set the offense. Jones on the dribble drive, comes baseline, gets cut off, gets it back off to Royal. Royal holds on to it, top of the key. Now they get to Robinson, 17-footer by Robinson, won't go down. Rebound will go out of bounds, so it'll go back to Dickinson State, and the Blue Hawks will have the basketball. With 6:54 remaining to play on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. Dickinson State 50, Rocky Mountain 48. Here comes Stewart across the timeline. Hand back to Doty. Doty looks to Daniels. He's covered up. Goes back to Linton. Linton trying to get a seam. Didn't get it. Picked the dribble up. Back to Stewart. Stewart off to Jake Daniels. Jake comes top of the key. Comes around the pressure. Hands it back to Linton. Shot clock at 10. Linton trying to go to the baseline. Goes instead towards the top of the key. Kicks it in the corner. Jake Daniel gets it in the corner. Long three-pointer is up and good by D.C. Stewart, I do believe. Timeout going to be taken. We've got a timeout here. Yep, that was Stewart. Was it 2 or 3? Was that a 2-pointer or a 3-pointer? 2-pointer. Okay, Stewart puts it up and in. Everybody was in front of me on press row here. Stewart puts it home, so D.C. with the basket. Timeout. Let's make this a 30-second break here on Kate Geigs Dickinson and Consolidated. 6:20 left to go. The Blue Hawks 52, Rocky Mountain 48. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Consolidated and KDIX.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
.52, Rocky Mountain 48. Ken and Mike are camera people. I remember that guy by the name of Ken. He was a pretty good basketball player. We could maybe put him out here for a few minutes, and he'd still probably be able to do what he used to do, an old Dickinson State Blue Hawk. So thank you, Ken and Micah. And again, Trace Wells on the producing and engineering portion for Consolidated. And Kristen Stewart back at the studios doing the job for Kate Geigs, 1230 AM, FM 100.7, and worldwide KateGeigs.net. Rocky down by 4, has the basketball as we approach 6 minutes left to go. Inside, they kick it way back out front, get it to Bowman. Bowman gets it off on the right side, trying to go inside. Jones steps back, no shot there. Gets it back to Bowman from 3, and he got it. Tough shot by Bowman, who now has 10. That was a big-time shot as the shot clock winding down. 52-51, Dickinson State by 1, 5:40 remaining in the game. Nobody there, and he throws it away. I mean, there was nobody there for Dickinson State. Turnover number 11 in the ball game for Dickinson State. Daniel out, Cranston in, and Vargas in, and the guy that just threw it away, Quincy Linton. I think he thought somebody was going to be there, but nobody was there. And the ball goes back to Rocky Mountain. Right-hand side, Bowman with the basketball. He'll kick it out front to Royal. Royal hits the hand back to Jones. Jones kicks it back off now, coming inside, dribble drive. No shot there, the ball loose on the floor, and turnover, oh no, controlled by Rocky Mountain. Hawks had it, then gave it right back, so turnover 6, Rocky. Turnover 12, Dickinson State. Lead stays at 1, 52-51. Robinson on the drive, loses the ball out of bounds. Touched last by Dickinson State, they say. Rocky wants a timeout. So the ball will belong to Rocky when we come back. 30-second timeout on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. 5:10 left to go. Back in half minute.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, easy and secure online banking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at wccu.org, Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
10 left to go. Rocky will put it into play. He'll get it out front, and Royal will have it. He'll bounce it back inside. Little 12-footer is put up and not good. Rebound batted around. Loose on the floor. The Hawks have 3 bodies on it, and nobody grabbed it, and it bounced right to Robinson, who laid it up and in. Great defense initially against Royal, and then the Hawks just didn't finish it off. Stinson out front. Rocky back up again. 53-52. That is only their second lead in the second half. Right side. Vargas cut off, goes to Doty. Doty back to Cranston, to Stinson. Stinson down low to Zocker. Zocker trying to back his way in, fades away from 15, off the glass, tough shot. And Zocker got it to go. Zocker now, 7 in the second half, 11 in the ball game. Hawks back up by 1, 54-53. Robinson, that was his first basket in 11 attempts tonight from the floor. Robinson has 12 points, but 10 of them coming at the free throw line. Ball batted loose. Now we've got a whistle, player control. That'll go against Rocky Mountain. Legal screen, that time by Sherman Royal, the third. Turnover number 7, Rocky. And the Blue Hawks get the ball back, up by 1, 54-53. Jones out. Nesbitt in for Rocky. Ready to go back to work with 4 minutes remaining to play in the contest as Dickinson State up by 1. Cranston in the backcourt. Comes right side, picked up by Nesbitt. No, nearly lost the dribble. I'll get it back to Stinson. Comes right side Vargas. Vargas backing his way in, backing in. Puts the shot up, he airballs it. Nobody there for Vargas to pass it to, so he just threw it up and airballed about a 7-8 footer. Down court, Robinson hits the ball off inside. Shot put up, off the glass, not good. Rebound comes out long as Royal the third couldn't get it to drop. Cranston cleared the tip off off the defensive board. Hits it in the corner to Doty. Doty with 3:25 left to go. Hawks by 1 over the Battling Bears, 54-43. Doty on the drive, he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Doty tonight now with 7 points. 1 of 2 at the line. And Griffin will shoot 2 shots with 3:23 left to go. So Griffin Doty comes to the line. Stewart getting ready to check in for Dickinson State. Doty's free throw up and good. Hawks in the second half, 4 of 4 at the line. 14 of 16. Rocky 3 of 3. They're 13 of 15. So both teams have been outstanding tonight at the free throw line. 2-point lead now, 55-53 for Dickinson State. Doty comes again ready. Free throw rolls around and drops on through. And the lead is 3 for the Blue Hawks, 56-53. Robinson in the backcourt. He looks for a little bit of space. Now keeps it way out front. Gets it to Nesbitt. Back to Robinson. Robinson on the drive. Count the basket. And he'll go to the free throw line. Robinson made his first basket of the first half, then missed 4 in a row, then missed 5 in a row and made a basket. And he hits that basket. So he is now 3 of 12 on the night from the floor, but he is a perfect 8 of 8 at the free throw line. He can give us a tie, and he does. 3-point play the old-fashioned way. And we're tied for the 4th time, second time in the second half, as we hit the 3-minute mark, 56-56. Cranston looking at the double team, gets it off to Daniel. Daniel back out to Cranston. Cranston comes right side, Stewart. Stewart back to Doty. Doty looking inside, comes around the pressure. Now he's going to be grabbed. That's going to go against Rocky. That'll be team foul number 9, so it'll be a 1-and-1 situation for Zocker at the free throw line. Zocker tonight in the ball game. Has a total in the contest for Dickinson State of 12 points. 56-56. Zocker shooting the 1-and-1. Doesn't get it. Missed the front end. Need those free throws at a clutch time, and that time Zocker couldn't get it to go. First miss of the second half. Only the third miss of the night for Dickinson State at the line. 56-56. Robinson 17-footer. Got it. He's starting to warm up. 58-56. Rocky has the lead of 2 with 2.5 left to go. Left-hand side. Cranston with it. Cranston penetrates, kicks it off. Doty from 3. That's not even close. Way off the mark. He had a wide open look too. Couldn't get it to go. 2:15 remaining to play. Rocky Mountain, I think, maybe wants a timeout. They do. They'll get it. 58 Rocky, 56 Dickinson State, 2:11 left to go. Rockies overcome an 8-point deficit, battle back, and they lead it by 2, and we will come back in 1 minute on Consolidated and KDIX.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most with locations throughout Southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company. Locally owned, locally strong. The products you need with the service you deserve.
Rooted in the heart of our vibrant communities stands Bravera Bank, offering complete financial services for banking, wealth management, and insurance. From home loans and checking accounts,
Let me tell you about the cashback rewards with this account.
to wealth management, we'll help you forge your path ahead.
Let's create a plan to reach your financial goals. Sounds great.
With specialty insurance coverage, our advisors ensure your operation can carry on.
Looks like it's going to be a great harvest.
To take the lead away from Dickinson State with 2:11 remaining to play. Dickinson State will set defensively. Rocky will have it on the far sideline at half court, away from press row here at Scott Gym. Ball will be put into play. It comes in to Robinson, who has really warmed up here from the floor. As we said at one time, he was 1 for 10. He has hit his last 3 field goals. He has scored 9 points and now has 17 on the night. Robinson comes against Jake Daniel, trying to back in. Backing in, turns from 12, puts it up, and he got it again. They're just clearing it out, letting him go to work. That's Rocky's biggest lead of the night, 60-56 with 1:45 left to play. Doty put the basketball inside to Stinson. Stinson turns and banks it home. Stinson with the basket. Timeout Dickinson State. Stinson with 8. 60-58 on the CHI. St. Alexius South scoreboard. Dickinson State down by 2. We'll take a 30-second timeout on KDIX and Consolidated.
Do you think Benny Paulson from Breaking 8 has only played 1 gig?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming to my first gig. After this concert, I'm retiring.
Of course not. Whether you're in a band playing multiple gigs a week or a family running multiple devices in your house, you need the speed and reliability to keep up. Multi-gig speeds with no lag, no buffering, always running at maximum volume. Feel like a rock star and call Consolidated for the multi-gig speed you need to amp up your internet today.
Thank you much, Tristan. Back with you. 1:37 remaining to play in the ball game. Rocky has overcome an 8-point deficit. Now they have a 2-point lead and the basketball with 1:35 left to go. They'll bring it across the timeline. They got it in the hands of Robinson, who had a great first half shooting free throws, but not from the floor. But he is warmed up when you want your top scorer to warm up in the back, and the ball batted away, but on the body that time. Got the block, but somebody cut in. They had 2 defenders on him, and Stinson got the block, but coming across on the arm, I think was, well, let's wait and see who they gave that to for Dickinson State. Fortin, they said, got him. Stinson got the block, but Fortin was down low, and that'll put at the free throw line. Free throw up and good by McCoy. McCoy with 5 points all in the second half. And the lead again is back to 3, 61-58 with 1:24 remaining to play. Rocky by 3. Rocky, remember, a win over Bismarck State, trying for the sweep. Second free throw, not good, and there's another offensive rebound by Rocky Mountain. Again, the Hawks, it'll be interesting to see what the offensive board numbers. They have just been unable to match up off missed shots or free throws tonight. And Cranston picks up his second. And that will put at the free throw line Robinson, who is a perfect 9 of 9 tonight at the free throw line. He has scored 9 points in the last 3.5 minutes. 61-58. He'll shoot 2. Well, he'll shoot 1 and 1, excuse me. Misses it. He finally missed one. I guess after you go 9 for 9, you're afforded a chance to miss one. 90% is pretty darn good. That's where he's at. Stinson gets it back to Doty. Doty penetrates, and he's going to be held up. And 2 shots coming. That'll go against 23. Erickson will pick it up. And Doty goes to the free throw line. Doty tonight, 6 points second half. Or 8 points second half. 9 in the ball game, averages 16. Now has 10 points on the night. Makes it a 61-59 lead for Rocky Mountain with 1:10 remaining to play. Second free throw is up, and that is good. 61-60. Rocky with the lead with 1 minute left to play. Nesbitt, top of the key. Off to Robinson. Down low, Erickson. Erickson trying to back in, gets double team, triple team. Spins inside, turns it over. Turnover number 8. Here come the Hawks on the fly. Doty with it. Back out to Stewart. Stewart will wait for his teammates to join him down court. Ball is loose on the floor. Picked up by Doty. Doty to Daniels. Daniels comes right-hand side. Gets it back out to Stinson with 35 seconds remaining. They try to clear out for Stinson. Nothing doing there. Stinson will back it left side. Get the pass back to Daniels. Back to Stinson. Stinson on the drive. Lays it up and in. Stinson with the basket. Here comes Rocky down by 1 with 25 seconds remaining. Rocky will bring it across the timeline. Robinson with it. Nesbitt with it. Nesbitt in the paint. 17-footer looks off, but it rolls in. Caught the corner. Here comes Dickinson State. Down court with 10 seconds remaining. Stinson with it. Stinson on the drive. Has the ball stripped away. Nesbitt's going to break away to the basket, and that's going to do it. Costly turnover. Stinson tried to split the defense. Dribbled right into the double team. Three-pointer. Up and not good, and there's your final. 65 Rocky. 62 Dickinson State. The Hawks have battled back, but Rocky sneaks out of here with a hard-fought victory, but much better effort tonight from Dickinson State. They had a team receiving votes in the national poll on the ropes all night long, but just couldn't quite overcome the finish by Rocky as they got the winning basket and the steal and layup to come from 1 point down with 25 seconds remaining, scored the final 4 points and win it 65-62. They outscored Dickinson State in the second half by a margin of 37-30. They go to 5-1 and 2-1 in league play. Dickinson goes to 0-2 in league play, and overall Dickinson State now drops on the season to 2-6. Great finish, great effort, good ball game, but Rocky Mountain prevails on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. We'll come back. We'll have our play of the game, our players of the game, and all the post-game numbers for you, and we'll do it in 2.5 minutes on KDIX and Consolidated.
Howdy, partner. This is Cowboy Clay with my trusty steed, Hercules. There's a new stop on the map, Cowboy Station in Killdeer, North Dakota. Whether you ride steel or saddle, Cowboy Station's got everything you need to fuel your rig, feed your crew, and fill your cup. Remember, y'all, don't forget to come on down to Cowboy Station, where we have everything you need for the trail ahead.
Banking is some of the most important things in your life, and banking at the right bank is very important. We're really proud of our bank because we have great people, and our people are what make our bank go. We always want to treat our customers right and do the best job we can for them, and try to do things to help make our communities better.
So let's say you buy one of those value meals and it costs you about $10. Then they give you one free value meal once a week for the rest of your life. That would be a pretty good deal, right? Well, at Dan Porter Motors, when you buy a vehicle, we give you free car washes for life, valued at about $10. Let's say you wash your vehicle twice a week for 10 years. That comes out to over $10,000. That's a pretty good deal. See Dan Porter Motors for your next vehicle and get free car washes for life.
Boy Toys.
A ball game. Not a lot of offensive prowess tonight by either team, but a lot of good defense and a lot of momentum changes and breakaways. The Hawks led a majority of this ball game, led 32-28 at halftime, and then bolted out to an 8-point lead early in the second half, maintained it most of the second half. Rocky came back about the 12-minute mark and got a point lead, and then came back and got a point lead at the 4.5-minute mark, and then we just played between a 4-point lead for Rocky and 2 and 3-point leads for Dickinson State, and at the end, Dickinson State had a 62-61 lead, and Rocky got a basket to make it a 62-63 ball game. Dickinson State's Cordell Stinson with 15 seconds left got the ball, came down the court, drove towards the basket, top of the key to the free throw line, and had the ball stripped away. It rolled to one of Rocky's players, and I believe it was Royal. He picked it up. Nesbitt broke down the court, got the pass at the top of the key at the opposite end. Their offensive end rolled in with 3 seconds left, hit the layup, and put it on a 3-point game. The Hawks had a 3-point shot, desperation shot at the buzzer. That didn't go down, and Rocky comes away with a thrilling finish to an exciting ball game tonight, 65-62. Rocky, of course, receiving votes in the national poll and had all they could handle from a much more disciplined and hard-playing Rocky or Blue Hawk team tonight than against Carroll College on Friday night. But nonetheless, you want the victories on the scoreboard, not in the moral column, and I'm sure that's the first thing Derek Selvig would say. But again, Hawks led 32-28 at halftime, outscored 37-30 in the second half. Rockies 65-62. Let's look at the leaders. Drew Robinson, who in the first half was 1 of 6 from the floor. In the second half, began the second half with 5 straight misses, was 1 of 11 at that time. Did hit 6 of 6 from the free throw line in the first half at 8 points. And then he made his final 4 field goal attempts and his final 3 of 4 free throws. So he ended with 11 points in the final about 5 minutes of this ball game. And he ended the second half with 11, the ball game with a total of 19. He was 5 of 13 from the floor. He was 9 of 10 from the line and had 19 points to lead Rocky. Also in the scoring column, Omar Nesbitt, kind of like Robinson in the first half. Nesbitt had just 3 points, but ended the ball game hitting 7 of 15. He had 2 3-pointers, had a free throw, so he had 14 points in the second half for 17. So those two guys really carried the load in the second half and down the stretch. Drew Bowman had a total of 10, 4 of 5 from the floor, a couple of 3-pointers for 10 points, and then 6 points in the ball game for Sherman Royal the third, 5 points for Carter McCoy, and 5 points for Cameron Quinnell, and 3 points for Kyle Jones for their total of 65. For Dickinson State, Weston Zucker, the sophomore, led the way, 4 of 6 from the floor, a 3-pointer, 3 of 4 from the line. He had 12 points. Griffin Doty, 2 of 7 from the floor, had 2 3-pointers, 5 of 6 from the line for 11. And Cordell Stinson on the night, 5 of 9 from the floor, and he had a total of 10 points in the ball game for Dickinson State. Jake Daniel with 8 points, all in the first half. Britton Cranston and D.C. Stewart both had 6. Isaiah Vargas had 4. Quincy Linton had 3. And Michael Nance had a total of 2 in the ball game. Tristan Fortin did not score in the contest. Team numbers, Rocky didn't shoot very well tonight. You don't shoot well on the road, it usually spells trouble, but they hung in there and battled hard, and down the stretch got the points they needed to win it by 3. They went 22 of 61 from the floor, 36%, just 6 of 17, 34% from three-point line. But here you go, you make free throws and you're going to win games, and they hit 15 of 19, 79%. The Hawks, 20 of 44, shot the ball 45%, that's not bad. And from three-point range, 5 of 15, that is a total of 33% in the ball game. And for Dickinson State, shot free throws well, 17 of 20, 85%. The turnover category for Dickinson State, 13 for Rocky, 7, but the Hawks had some costly turnovers on the ball game again tonight, did Dickinson State, and at inopportune times, and they made them pay. Rocky did with some points off turnovers, and again, Dickinson State with 12 and Rocky with 7 in the ball game. We had a total of 4 ties, 11, 16, 44, and 56 was our last tie in the ball game for Dickinson State. Again, the rebounding numbers, well, Rocky actually, it was much closer than I thought, 36 to 31 in favor of Rocky, but Rocky had 12 offensive rebounds and Dickinson State had 1 offensive rebound in the ball game, and that really is a telling stat. Overall, the numbers don't look too bad, 36 to 31, but when you have 12 of those 36 offensive rebounds, a lot of checking chances, and Dickinson had only 1 offensive rebound in the ball game for Dickinson State. But again, a final of 65-62. And hey, how about this? Are you ready for our play of the game? Are you a Dickinson State alumni looking to give back to your alma mater or stay up to date on events taking place at DSU? Contact the Dickinson State Heritage Foundation. They provide scholarships and more for students, events for alumni throughout the year, and they strive to be the premier support for the university's global learning environment. Interested in learning more? Contact the team at 701-483-2486 or visit the DSU Heritage Foundation.org. Hawks are up. Our play of the game right at the end of the first half. Hawks got a steal. They got it down to the streaking Cordell Stewart, and he went up with a big-time slam to put the Blue Hawks up at the time, 32 to 26, and that was our DSU Heritage Foundation play of the game. We'll take another timeout here, and then we'll come back with our player of the game, brought to you by our great friends at ND Pharmacy. Our ND Pharmacy player of the game upcoming for you in 30 seconds.
Looking for a turnkey business with a proven track record? For over 50 years, our family has helped yours feel right at home with quality furniture, trusted brands, and a service that always came with a smile. Now it's time to pass the torch. Our family-owned furniture business is for sale, including all inventory, delivery trucks, and a loyal customer base. This is your solid opportunity to own a piece of history that is built on decades of care. Call 483-5108 and ask how you can own a piece of family tradition and keep the comfort going.
Well, back with you. Our player of the game was Cordell Stewart's dunk at the end of the first half, and our player of the game is going to be Cordell Stewart. 5 of 9 tonight for Cordell from the floor. He had led the Hawks in rebounding with 6, had 10 points, had 2 assists, had 1 block shot, and 1 steal in the ball game tonight, just 1 turnover in 25 minutes of play. So Cordell Stewart, our player of the game. So again, the Blue Hawk women lose tonight to Rocky Mountain. Again, a team that is very talented. Rocky Mountain, number 17 in the nation. And then, of course, Dickinson State women lost 77-56, and the team receiving votes, Rocky Mountain, on the men's side, got away with a victory tonight after trailing most of the game, but down the stretch, got a big basket to take a lead, and then got a turnover to finish off the game with a steal and a basket at the other end to make it a 3-point ball game, and the Hawks couldn't hit a desperation 3-pointer to send the game into overtime, and Rocky wins it 65-62. Of course, the Hawks back home over Thanksgiving next week. On Friday night, we'll be back with you on Consolidated and KGIX as they will play host to Bismarck State, their travel partner. That'll be a Friday night game only, no Saturday night games with the travel partner for the Hawks head on the road. After that, they'll be in Haber, Montana, and Great Falls, Montana. And then the following week, they'll be in Billings, Montana, and Helena, Montana. So the Hawks will be home Friday, and then most of December will be spent on the road for Dickinson State and KDIX. Well, that does it again. Your final score tonight in the men's game, 65 Rocky Mountain, 62 Dickinson State. For JD, for Tristan Sturr back at the studio, for Trace Wells and Ken and Micah, our camera crew, and Trace, thank you guys. Great to work with you again tonight. I'm Rod Kleingen from Scott Gymnasium, where the Blue Hawks fall in the men's final tonight by 3, 65-62. So long, everyone.